Does your ability to concentrate change the more stress you're under?
Yes.
Give me some examples.
I can be working at home, just normally doing dishes or doing something, and my husband can ask me a question, and I can look at him and ask him again, and he'll ask me again, and it can take anywhere from 1 minute to try to get it out of my mouth right, but then it could take 15, 20 minutes or longer, and I won't get the right answer to what he's asking me.
Now, you've had no problem whatsoever answering my questions. Is there something different about having this conversation in a fairly quiet environment that we're having than you would have maybe in other situations?
It's quiet. There's no one else here. I'm connecting with you, and I know this is about my injury, and this is about the injury that other people have, and that's the important thing.
Are you better at answering questions about your injury than other things?
Actually, I think so,
Why do you think that is?
because I'm a survivor and I focus on it.
Do you think you focus on it too much?
No.
Do you have problems with multitasking?
Yes. As far as I've learned to do one thing that I'm good at nowadays. I learned to make cards for other people, and I can actually sit down and look in a book at a card and try to make this card. And the other ladies that I make cards with, they can make 10 to 20 of them in a half an hour. Me, it can take that long to make one. And that's the part. I can think of one thing, and to totally understand it and totally be able to do it, that takes me a lot longer. So the multitasking, I have to write things down. And if I do talk to my husband or somebody on the phone, I have to write things down and then go 1, 2, 3, get it that way.
You remember to look at your notes?
As much as possible.
How many times have you written something down and never went back to see the notes?
Try to find where you wrote it down. That happens.
Do you use any sort of a memory device other than writing it down?
Writing it down works the best. That's the easiest part for me.
We jumped around a little bit here, and is that hard for you when I go one subject to another and back and forth?
It's a little bit hard, but the wonderful thing with the injury, and like I said, it's different for everybody else, but to connect with certain people at a certain time, that's what helps me.